Hi guys, this is going to be my 18-week video. Should be pretty quick because not a whole lot went on this week, and yeah, so I'm just going to talk about kind of what I usually do, the baby, some of the symptoms that I've gone through, and what happened this week, and then at the end I'll review what I 5 things in my purse that I carry that have kind of helped me get through most of this trimester, and yeah, and then I'll do my belly at the very end. So once again, if you just want to see the belly pics, then just go to the very end of the video. So this week the baby is about 5.5 inches long, so it's getting bigger. It's this, and that's definitely the size of my hand now. Yeah, it's getting big, and it weighs 7 ounces, and it's just the ears are finally in place. There wasn't a whole lot going on, so not really going to focus too much on that this week. As far as symptoms go, I want to thank Caroline for sending me a message. I totally had forgotten that I have massive amounts of gas. Like, you kind of forget about it because it just becomes a daily thing. But I'm pretty sure if I could, I would blow the sheets off the bed. So I kind of sent her a few tips. There's a couple of things that have helped kind of get me through that. Number one, you really have to be comfortable with whoever you're living with or around. It's very difficult at work to hide, but at least they're not usually stinky because it's just gas. So a couple of things that I told her was just eat slow. So instead of eating like big meals throughout the day, what I do is I'll take like my cereal to work and my fruit for breakfast, and then I just kind of eat, like, I'll eat the cereal when I get to work, and then I'll eat the apple or banana like 30 minutes later, and then I'll eat, a cheese stick and like 30 minutes later, and then I just kind of keep doing that throughout the day. And then there's like an hour-and-a-half period, and then I'll start eating lunch, and kind of that'll last until about 3 o'clock, and then I'll do dinner. See, there it goes. It comes up both ends, like it just can't help it. So like I said, yeah, thank you, Caroline, for the message. I totally forgot about that, and it's been going on since about week 8, and I just kind of have gotten so used to it that it's not a big deal anymore. The other couple of things that I do that I don't really know if they help, but they seem to help me at least. I drink a lot of water. I drink about 4 glasses while I'm at work. I drink a glass before I leave for work, and then I drink usually 1 or 2 at nighttime. Usually 1 right before bed, which is probably not the best. It's probably why I get up in the bathroom, go to the bathroom a lot, but otherwise, because the altitude and the no humidity here really dries me out. And then about every 30 to 45 minutes at work, I just kind of get up and walk around the office just to stretch my legs and make sure that everything's circulating okay. So yeah, that definitely helps. A couple other symptoms that I've gone through big time this week are my appetite is just, it's getting out of hand. So I went grocery shopping yesterday and bought a bunch of vegetables and fruits and things that I can snack on that won't necessarily be empty calories, that'll at least be healthy. I've broken 2 zippers on my jeans so far, so I think it's almost time to go to maternity pants. Some of my jeans fit fine. I think what happened is trying to use that B-band, I wasn't zipping my pants all the way, and so I think that's kind of what caused it. But I'm still fitting, and my pants are just getting really snug. So I think next weekend I'm gonna go clothes shopping. My eczema in my ears is really bad, like really, really bad. There's not a whole lot I can do about it either, which kind of sucks. You can use Neosporin, and my doctor said it was okay to use hydrocortisone inside my ears, just a little teeny tiny bit. once a day, just to kind of help with the itching and help it heal so it doesn't get infected. So if you have that problem, I would talk to your doctor first, but that seemed to be what they recommended, and it does help. My belly button is getting shallow. I used to be able to like stick my finger. I had my belly button pierced several years ago, and I used to be able to stick my finger up like behind where it was pierced and like be able to pull like my stomach out. Can't really do that anymore. So I'm definitely this week starting to show. In fact, Justin last night mentioned, he's like, oh my gosh, your stomach looks like a whale right now, because I was just completely bloated from all the food I'd been eating that day. It was really bad. Like, I just went like this from like right under my chest. So yeah, that's kind of the symptoms in the baby, and we're right on track as always, which is good. I don't want to bore you guys to death. So this week, like I said, I'm starting to show a little bit, which is kind of crazy. It's starting to reality sitting in a little bit. I had my prenatal massage today, which is just awesome. It so helps with like your back pains and your feet, and yeah. And I found out that you can't. There are pressure points in your hands, your neck, your ankle, and like your calf that you shouldn't be pushing on because it can cause uterine contractions. Just a little tidbit. That was kind of cool. We are going to buy our crib and changing table tomorrow. Very excited about that. We found the perfect set at Pottery Barn, and so we're going to go in and get it ordered and shipped. It's a low profile one. So once it gets in and we get it built, I'll probably do a little, I'll show you guys and then let you know what I think of it, if it's solid or whatnot. Obviously when the baby comes, I'll know more whether or not I like it. Like I said, it's low profile, so it sits lower than regular cribs. And the nice thing about Pottery Barn is all their cribs convert into toddler beds. And then the changing table converts into a dresser. So you can have it as like your baby set and then toddler set, and then you could probably still even use the dresser when it gets older. It's just not a big dresser. So yeah, that was kind of this week. It's going to be pretty quiet probably until week 20. My family's flying in so we can all find out the gender together. So I'm super excited about that. And 2 weeks, yeah. We're getting an espresso color because for the crib and changing table, because I kind of want to do like a lime green color, and then if it's a boy, do browns, and if it's a girl, do browns and pinks for the coloring for the nursery. So very excited about that. So yeah, that's pretty much, it's going to be pretty boring, so I apologize for that. But I kind of want to talk about 5 things that I carry in my purse that literally I use daily. And I think that most of this is caused from the second trimester from what I've read. So in case anybody else is out there and has needed some kind of advice, here we go. So the first thing I carry is eye cream. The last 2 weeks or so, like right under my eyes and then like right down through here has been super, super dry and itchy. And I don't have allergies out here that bad, so it's definitely caused from all my hormone changes. But I use this Burt's Bee Royal Jelly eye cream. It's kind of gotta clear. There we go. And it's fantastic. What I do before I put my makeup on and right before I go to bed, so right before I go to bed and then when I wake up in the morning, right before I started getting ready, about 30 minutes, I'll put just a little teeny tiny bit, like maybe that much. Like, I don't know if you can see how much that is, but that is a really small amount. Yeah, teeny tiny bit, just right under my eyes. In fact, I'll probably put this on. It kind of keeps them moisturized, and oh my gosh, it so helps. Now, if you don't let it dry or let it set before you start putting your makeup on, your concealer and your oh my gosh, drawing a blank, foundation will definitely crease under your eyes and your eyeliner. So you have to let it set before you put your primer on for your foundation, just so you know. The other thing I carry that I use a lot of, like I've gone through 2 of these already, is Burt's Bees Beeswax Lip Balm. My lips, so the under your eye and your lips are the thinnest part of skin on your entire body. So this is kind of like a, I can't know if you can tell, it's a solid, and I apply it probably over a dozen times a day. Burt's Bees is fantastic. It's so good for your skin. It's not full of like junk like the rest of the creams and stuff are out there. So yeah, just be aware. I love them. My girlfriend can get some really good stuff too that I'll probably try, and I'll probably review those if I like them better than Burt's Bees. There goes the gas again. Number 3, I carry a water bottle. It's usually like one of those small Gatorades that I just keep refilling that fits in my purse like perfectly. I didn't have it here, otherwise I would show you, but it's literally like this big. And I just continue to fill it with water, because even if I'm at like the grocery store, I'll just notice all of a sudden I'm just dying of thirst or I'm out of breath and I just need a drink of water. So yeah, there's that. Number 4, my hair has been super dry. Like, it doesn't matter how much conditioner I use or anything, it just dries out so fast. So I carry Moroccan oil with me in my purse, and literally I just use like a dropper, like 1 drop full, and then I just rub it on the tip of my fingers and just kind of work it into the scalp area and then down on the ends. And I'll probably do that 3 to 4 times a day, and it really helps keep my hair from drying out too bad. And then the last thing I carry is lotion, one of the small ones from like Bath and Body Works. Yeah, especially I think a lot of that is due to the dry air here, but my hands and feet are definitely drier than they used to be. So yeah, that's the 5 things. So I'm going to show you my belly, and then next week, I'm not sure what I'll talk about, but it'll probably be a boring update just because nothing's really going to happen between now and then. So here we go. I'm wearing a sweatshirt today because we got snow yesterday, which was exciting. It's all gone today, but whatever. So let me take this off. So here's with shirt on, front, side, and shirt up. So I'm definitely starting to poke out this week. Front, side. Whew. Okay. So when I measured this morning, I was at 32, which is about 1/4 inch bigger than I was measuring last week. And it looks like I'm just barely over 32. Just barely. It's probably just all the food and water that I've been drinking. But yeah, I'm starting to pooch out just a little bit there. And it's really bad at night. It gets really bad. I look like a beached whale. It's pretty funny. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys next week.